happiness and satisfaction from him, you give that to, because it's a two-way traffic. It says a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Now, what kind of friend should I have? What kind of friend should you have that will help you, that will make you to go on in the journey that the Lord has given you? Now, I want to ask it like a question. Who is your friend? How is your friend? Number one, is he agreeable or aggressive? You see somebody always arguing, always wanting to beat you down, aggressive even towards you. Is he agreeable or aggressive? B, is he brotherly or brutish? Beast. The way he talks and the way he pounces upon somebody, is he brotherly and nice and friendly, or brutish? C, is he courageous or cowardly? The friends we have, the one that is cowardly is not able to do anything. There's always difficulty there, there's always danger there, there's always you know what, I cannot handle that. Is he cowardly? D, is he disciplined or a derelict? Is he a disciplined person? He knows when to talk, he knows when not to talk, he knows how to relate, he is disciplined, and he considers how you will feel, how you will think. He considers what impact and what effect what he says and what he does will have on you. Is he exemplary or exploitative? Exemplary. Exemplary in love, exemplary in helping, exemplary in being considerate, or you see exploitative, just wanting to exploit you to get something out of you. He always gets and he always sucks it out without you having any benefit. Is he focused or flirting? Your friend, the one you choose as your friend, what kind of friend would this be? Will this one be able to get you to where you want to go? Is he godly or godless? You need to think about that. The kind of friends you have and the people you are going on with. We don't just want to have any friend. It's a friend that will love us, a friend that will lift us up, a friend that will get us to where we're going. Is he helpful or harmful? It's a friend, it's a friend. And when you are planning on doing something and you want to get here, get there, it's hurtful, it's harmful, and it's hindering you from getting where you ought to get. It's like it's not happy with your progress, it's not happy with the increase, it's not happy with going on, with you going on the ladder of excellence. Helpful or harmful? Is he industrious or idle? Now, he also always wants to talk. You want to read, he wants to talk. You want to do assignment, he wants to talk. And you want to, check up that internet and see how to go further. You're industrious, you are always on the move, and you're a go-getter. But is your friend an idle one? Is he just or jealous? That friend is just, he considers things in the proper way, in the proper measure, and is just in his evaluation, is just in the exhortation, is just in example, is just in everything that he shares with you. Or is he jealous? You're moving forward, he's jealous, that's a friend. You're moving up and he's jealous, is that a friend? And he's wanting to derail you, and he's wanting to triple you over. Is that a good friend? Is he kind or kidding? Anything he says, with that plastic smile, he just wants to get at, he's kidding. You can't trust him, you can't trust her. But you see, kind, genuinely kind, these are the friends that will help us. And then we'll say, is he loyal or lying? Is he loyal or lying? Whatever he tells you, when you hear from another source, you say, this is my friend, but he's all telling me lies. Now, why does he tell you lies? He doesn't want you to know the truth that will make you successful. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Is he mindful or meddling? Is he mindful? Is mindful of your soft points. Is mindful of your delicate point. Is mindful of what can easily get you and get at you. Is mindful what he says and what he does, how he relates with you. Is mindful, or is he meddling? He meddles in the affairs of other people. He meddles in the conditions of other people. The thing that do not concern him, he is meddling. What kind of friend do you have? Is he noble, or is he narrow-minded? Narrow-minded. If you try to go to the library, it says, why don't you stay in the room here? Say, I need a book there, I need reference a book there, I need to get on the computer there. But it says, we have all the textbook in here. He's so narrow-minded. In every area of life, he is not noble. How can this be a friend? A friend that will lead you to the place you ought to get to, and then is he open or oppressive? Is he open or oppressive? Once he opens his mouth, once she opens her mouth, oppression will come. Is he positive or pessimistic? You always see the dark side of life. You want to move here, be very careful. You want to go there, be very careful. You want to study that, be very careful. You want to join that course, be very careful. You want to get this done, be very careful. Always pessimistic. He cannot take any risk in life to move out where he ought to move. Or you see positive, you see quiet or quarrelsome. The friends we have, are they quietly just following, saying, I'll watch, I'll look, I'll think before I decide, before I leave? And he's quiet while in the process of thinking through. He doesn't jump at conclusion. A friend, the friend that will help us to be what we ought to be, they are positive in life, practical in life, not pessimistic. You see, respectable or just rotten. He doesn't respect anybody. Anybody that crosses his way, crosses her way, her language rotten, her reaction rotten, her life rotten, her utterance, the dirty thing that comes out of his mouth, of her mouth, rotten. Is that a friend? Or your friend is respectful and respectable, and then is selfless. He'll think about you, he'll think of your good, not selfish. Which one is your friend? Is he selfless or is he selfish? Is he thoughtful or thoughtless? Now, why do you always say that to me? That discourages me. Oh, I didn't think about that. Why did you tell me that? That puts me down. Oh, I didn't think of that. I was happy and joyful and excited before you came. Now you came, this thing you have said now just deflated my balloon. I didn't think of that. They are thoughtless, such people. But your friends, the people that will help you when you want to have a friend now, a friend that will continue, a friend that will keep on lifting you up on the ladder of excellence. They are thoughtful, not thoughtless. Are they unwavering or unsteady? The friends, today is full of smiles and things are good. You are my friend and I love you and I appreciate you. But tomorrow, and nothing else had happened, you have not offended him, you have not offended her. She's moody, and then she's looking down, and she's depressed. Even her our look, even our shoulders that dropped. Everything can bring depression on somebody. What has happened? He's so steady. What kind of friend do you have? Are your friends unwavering or unsteady? Are your friends virtuous or vicious? Vicious. That your friend, they are virtuous, they have virtue, and they have things that will lift a person up, things that will make a person desire to live. I want to come to class, the following class, and the following, because my friend is always an encouragement, and he is virtuous. Courage is a virtue. Courage is a virtue, and vision is a virtue, and determination is a virtue. And when you have that virtue with a virtuous friend, how far you can go in life. Is he watchful or wasteful? It's your friend, the one you say, that's my friend, and we're going together, because you'll not go beyond generally the level of your friend. Is he watchful or is he wasteful? Now, is he an ex-sinner or ex-sage? Ex-sinner. He was a sinner before like everybody else, but now is no more into the sin business anymore. All he does now, he loves what is bright, what is good, what is righteous, what is encouraging, what is helpful. He is an ex-sinner. That's a good friend. But now there are some ex-saints. Ex-sage. He was a sage before, he was saved before, he was a real good person, he was righteous before, but now all that righteousness, no, I don't want that again. And all that good life is an ex-sage. No more a sage. Is he yielding or yelling? Yielding. You see something good, he said, I bow. You see something helpful, he said, I yield to that. He hears something good and he says, I yield to that. I want to be that kind of man, that kind of woman, that kind of boy, that kind of girl, that kind of young adult, because he is yielding. Other people, when they hear something that demands correction, anything that demands turning around and do something good, he begins to shout, he begins to yell, and you say, what's happening over there? Anybody hurt there? And he's yelling and yelling on top of his voice. Anytime truth wants to penetrate, anytime light wants to penetrate, he has the habit of just yelling and yelling. Now that will not help as a friend. Z, you see, zealous, or does he have zero zeal? Just there, like a log of wood. Just there, immovable. Just there, there's no passion, there's no vision. Just there, there's no zeal. Zero zeal. Now you can tell which such a friend that you have. Are they on this side? Good. Are they on that side? Bad. What are you going to do now? Have the friend that will help you. Look at Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. In Proverbs chapter 18, reading here from verse 24, it says, a man that has friends must show himself friendly. And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. The Lord help every one of us in Jesus' name. The Lord will help you. I said the Lord will help you. Point number 3 now. Number 3, we're looking at fortified young adults living and leading towards excellence. Fortified, strengthened, energized, empowered. Our